sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, I linked the video in the description from Twitter, but Jalen Rose may have dropped some shit he wasn't supposed to drop. Shout out to my Detroit brother, Jalen Rose. We in the building. What up, though? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. All that good ish. Make sure you hit the subscribe and bell icon button. Share the video. There's a draft, and I expect at least one trade, but Jalen Rose kind of said something he wasn't supposed to. But I've been hearing this for quite some time. Chicago Bulls are interested in Lonzo Ball, and the Pelicans were interested in Zach Lavine. So you may see a scenario where a trade that might go through, may or may not. It's just a rumor, it's alleged. And I'll put my source in the description when Jalen Rose said it on Jalen and Jacoby, that the Pelicans will be moving Lonzo Ball, or could be moving Lonzo Ball. I got to choose my words carefully. To the Chicago Bulls, Lonzo in the 4th pick, to the Bulls for Zach Lavine in the 7th pick. So they'll move back 3 spots. Let's just say the first 5 picks of the draft go Zion, Ja. I guess the Memphis didn't want to give up Ja Morant, so they just traded Mike Conley because the Pelicans trying to move up with them. Then it go, let's say, RJ, Garland. So then you left with Culver. I'm sorry, I said his name wrong. Texas Tech, Hunter, Cam Reddish, Kobe White. So at the end of the day, it looked like either they're gonna move Drew Holiday or put Drew Holiday at the 1, Zach Lavine at the 2, and they got a plethora of people they still can draft at that position in the draft. I mean, Cam Reddish, you got Bola, you got Hunter Culver can drop, Garland can drop due to him not playing last year. So, I mean, at the 7th pick, you still can get good money there. Some people like Nasir Little. I mean, it's a lot of good picks that could be there from them at the number 7 pick, so the Pelicans could move down. I really don't see a center that's there. Maybe it's an international player. I haven't heard a ton from anybody international. I see a few of them in the mock draft. If you're a Detroiter or a Detroit Piston, Lion fan, or just a Detroiter, check out my other sports channel for Detroit, Motor City Sports Talk, by the way. And don't forget, the Big 3 will be in Detroit Saturday, June 22nd. Kicking off their season. Ice Cube support black entrepreneurship, okay? But at the end of the day, I don't know why they so interested in Lonzo Ball. Now, this is kind of like the trickle-down effect or the domino effect right here, because then the Bulls will have Chris Dunn and Lonzo Ball. Chris Dunn and Lonzo Ball, I believe they both lack shooting and scoring for the most part. Dunn can get there, he can get you 30, and they too much alike, what I'm saying. It's a conflict of interest there. So they got to move Chris Dunn. So if it's a team looking for a point guard, I don't know who looking for a point guard. Maybe Minnesota, maybe the Knicks. So the Bulls may be able to trade Chris Dunn for another first. Maybe they say, hey, man, let's talk to Detroit. Detroit looking for a point guard. Chris Dunn to Detroit, the salaries got to match up. Maybe Orlando. Phoenix looking for a point guard. I think Chris Dunn to Phoenix, that's a great fit right there for them. So if this deal actually happens, which it's been before Jalen Rose said it, I've been hearing the deal. Lonzo don't want to play in New Orleans. He said it. We talked about it. I've been hearing the Pelicans been interested in Lavine. The Bulls been interested in Lonzo Ball. Chicago is a better city for Lonzo. It's a bigger market. You know, it's the 3rd biggest city right now between after New York and LA, which will change, I believe, after this census this year. Houston will be 3 and Chicago will be 4, I believe. The cold weather might scare Lonzo away, but like I said in my Kawhi video I just did, 41 times the year in the year, even if you play in the West, a lot of times you got to go east. It's going to be cold anyway. You're traveling. You're not, in the offseason, you go live where you want to live at. But Zach Lavine, I love me some Zach Lavine, okay? I like Lonzo. But Zach Lavine to New Orleans with Drew Holiday, I like that. Drew Holiday been a point guard in this league before, Philly, all-star there. His wife is healthy now, so he can be focused. They bring back Julius Randle. Oh, man, I like New Orleans now. I like New Orleans. They might have to move Brandon Ingram at some point because he might be subjected to being a corner stand or a spot-up shooter. But right now, their ability to get up and down the court with Drew Holiday and Zach Lavine can get you 30 any night, 30, 40 any night. He's recovered well since tearing up his knee. Julius Randle, he opted out. They can bring him back. I like what they doing. It seemed like the Pelicans got a general manager. No disrespect to Dale Demps. I defended him on this channel before. But the Pelicans seem like they fallen in uniform to what an operational franchise should do. If David Griffin bring the Pelicans back, man, the Lakers should have brought him over there with LeBron because he know exactly what he's doing. He seemed like he know what he's doing. But I'm going to source that Jalen Jacoby interview in the description. Check it out. I've been hearing this before he said it. So look for some draft day trades. If this trade come, look for Chris Dunn to get moved. A number of teams can make some moves. You look for the Pistons to make a move. I can see a few moves happening tonight, or maybe not. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check out our NBA playlist, NBA 101, NBA Talk. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. Check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code inscription. Check out the Patreon. Want to make a donation. That link's there as well, too. One time for the one time. We gone.